Okay, so let's keep going. So what's going to happen is eventually my design is going to grow out, and I want to make sure that I hit these little intersections here in the folds. I can create a couple extra folds here to give myself more intersections to hit. So if you want to do this now, you can. Simply fold the top of the paper down to the center point, increase, and you can do that for the bottom as well. And both sides.
Whoa, I left off here, Nolan.
Anything you can do to give yourself just a little bit more guidance. Okay, so I'm going to continue my drawing at this point. I'm going to start back on this axis, and I'm going to add another little shape onto the tops of all of my circular shapes. And again, I'm just going to keep growing. Now, one of the things that's nice to be able to do at some point is to be able to make some connections between your two axes. So maybe now what I'll do is I will make a connection just a little curvy line. So now I've connected what's going on my one axis to the other. Very nice. Okay. This side looks like it's a little bit small. That's okay. I'm going to work with that. So I'm just going to keep going from here. Let me steady the camera there. I bumped it with my head. And I'm going to try to meet out here at these points. This is the first little touchstone that I want to hit. So I'll create a, let's do like a little shape like this, sort of a leaf. And I'll do that on all four sides. You might find it helpful to turn the paper if you're doing something that's a little bit more complicated. And one more over here.
Okay, let's go now.
So now, even if my design's a little bit out of whack, I know that I've met those points and I know that I can get things back together. Let's keep building. I'm going to place a little dot there in the center of those little square shapes, and I'm going to do another connection. Now, something that you're going to eventually want to start to do is to add some detail. And what the details will do, let's add one more shape here. Let's get out to these. I'll go right back to that leaf shape I started with. And then we'll talk details. So when you start to add small details, what starts to happen is it starts to make your design more complex. And that's a good thing. So that's what I'm going to start to do now. I'm actually going to go in with a different color. I'm going to start to create some small details here. So the first thing I'll do maybe is I'll start with just a few little lines on my first shape. And I could use lines, I can use dots, I can double up outlines. I'll double this outline here. You can see already it just starts to add a little bit more complexity, and that's what we want. We want that. We want that complexity because it becomes even more interesting for the eye to look at and sort of linger on. Switch colors again. And you can continue working with pencil, or you can switch colors as often as you want. And just do a series of dots around the edge here. Remember to breathe, always breathe. We can color some shapes in completely too if we want to. Let's take got a green here. Let's color in this shape right here. We can do this anywhere you want. So keep adding small details, keep letting your design grow, keep bringing it out from the center, keep adding small details. The more you add, the more you'll like it.
I can't remember what. What's the first thing?
When you do colors, you might consider contrast in your colors. If you have a bright color, place a dark color next to it. If you have a warm color, like a red or an orange, or even a yellow, try placing a cooler color, like a purple or a green or a blue, next to that. Alright, so we'll stop this video as well. We'll come back together, we can talk, and if some people have cameras on, they can show us their designs.